All right, so I made it about 6 layers here, and I wanted to show you how to kind of glue it on. So I've got all these pencil lines and marks that I kind of missed. So I'm actually going to start by flipping it over. So my 6th layer, I'm going to flip over right here like that, so that I don't see all those. And then I'm going to start to use this cardboard to stack it up to give it some three-dimensional shape. So I'm just going to use my glue stick here. Now, instead of rubbing the glue all over the background here, or the shape, I'm going to actually put the glue on my cardboard piece here. And I want like a nice thick layer because I want it to be sturdy. And in fact, I might even do 2 pieces of cardboard here. So I'm going to do one here, and I'm going to hold it down and count to 10. 1, 2, so that it really sticks on there. And I might do, this is going to be too long, so I'm going to cut it a little shorter. I might do a 2nd layer just to give it to a 2nd piece to give it some more stability. Lots of glue on the cardboard. And I'm going to hold it down. Count to 10 so it does its job. Okay, then I'm going to come in and add my glue on top of this layer of cardboard. Okay, and now remember I flipped it upside down, so 5 is going to be flipped upside down. I can see it matches the shape previous to it, just barely. Okay, and I'm going to hold it down, count to 10. Okay, so you can start to see it creates a little bit of a shadow underneath there. You can see it. Okay, so I'm just going to keep on going. So let's see, 4 is next. I could probably fit, oh, I think it's, now I'm noticing this is a little bit different. This is when I decided to change the red a little because the blue got a little not as interesting along the edge. Let's see, so I'm going to shorten that one a little bit, put some glue. I'm going to glue it down to my red piece first, right into the middle, counting to 10. I'm just going to keep doing this all the way up until I get all the way to 1. Put some glue on this side. Now it's not exactly perfect there, but that's okay. I'm going with it. Holding it down, really smoothing it where the cardboard is. Okay, and then we got green, which I'm going to flip upside down. That one's a little closer. Okay, let's see. I'm going to want like a thinner piece. Trim that one up. I'm saving these little pieces because when I get to this number 1 piece, I'm going to want some small pieces. So again, putting my glue onto my cardboard, holding it down kind of right in the center. So my topographical map or shape is kind of small, so you could actually go a lot bigger if we have the time. You could do a lot more layers. You could start with a bigger piece, like my pink piece here is kind of small, so I started off small. You could start with a bigger piece and go even bigger. You could start with a smaller piece and you can go even smaller. I mean, you could take this to so many levels. Okay, so I'm getting close to the edge here. So, oh, that's got some writing on the back. I'm going to erase that real quick. Remember, I was just using scrap paper for this, so if you find anything with marks or anything on it, no big deal. So I actually think I'm going to use these smaller pieces here too, because kind of like that maybe. I'm actually going to glue it, I think, to the yellow first, so I know that it's not sticking out on this one. So hold that down, counting to 10 in my head. Put a little glue on this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, and then I'm going to put some glue here and here. Oops. pressing it down, just building this up. So I'm taking this organic shape and I'm starting to give it dimension, making it three-dimensional, which is now creating a form. If you know, a form is just a three-dimensional shape. So, all right, I got to cut this guy down a little. I might cut him at an angle. Same thing. I'm going to glue it, I think, to the pink first to make sure it's not showing. So kind of like that. And then I think I got to cut this one down even more to fit in that spot. Whoops. A little glue. Put it right there. All right. And once we have all these, I thought they'd be kind of cool to all hang together to make this really interesting, almost topographical map. Or just really interesting three-dimensional forms. Okay, so I'm going to be really, really gentle because it's not fully glued, but you can see it's starting to kind of have that dimension. And I could keep going. I could trace this one and make it even more pieces. So, all right, I cannot wait to see what y'all come up with.